Yep, Kim, it's good to be here. Trojan Nation's been through a lot, basically weathering the storm for the last month. Proud of the way a lot of our people have stood up and helped each other and showed their true character in this community. And I'm proud to call it home. Our kids have been through a lot, but they've been able to put storm behind them, and we plugging along with our fall sports and getting ready to talk about winter sports. And I'm really ready to talk about something other than a storm. So let's talk about it, jump in and talk about what good things our student athletes and coaches are doing at Coffee High School. Let's first of all talk softball. While we were gone, the softball team qualified for the state playoffs. First round at Loganville last week. We lost the series 2-1. Lost game 1 7-5. Won game 2 7-1. And then lost game 3 in a heartbreaker 5-3. The season for softball is over. The girls finished 17-10 and made a good showing up at Loganville. Just wasn't quite good enough. Football. Trojans are 7-1 on the year now after a 14-0 win over the Houston County Bears at Jardine Stadium last Friday night. And the first thing I'd like to mention before we talk about stats for the game is all it took from our field maintenance crew, Marty Hampton and Owen Lane, Darren Watson, Michael Spikes, and the maintenance crew, all the things that took place for us to be able to host a playoff game 3 weeks after a hurricane. We owe a lot of people. David Phillips, Shea Bird, and our technology department, Adam Vickers, coming out and helping with our sound system and making sure everything was functional. I can't thank all those people enough. And for all of our folks that not in school and some of them not even in their homes came out and worked the game Friday night. Again, a testament to how people care about kids and they're willing to step up and do. Again, a 14-0 victory at home. Statistically, Braco, 55 yards passing and a touchdown. Tyrese Woogett, 33 carries for 122 yards and a touchdown. KJ DeBruce chipped in 26 yards on 6 carries. Receiving, Treshawn Smith, 2 catches for 39 yards and a touchdown. Big guys up front. We had 9 pancake blocks, led by Jadarius Hall with 3, Jalen Simpkins and Tico Smith with 2, Jaden Vester and Kyler Smith had 1 each. Defensively, great game for our defense. This was a Division I 4-star quarterback that's going to the University of Memphis, and we shut him out. Our defensive backs and our front seven played unbelievably well. We applied pressure all night. Our coverage was great to shut out this Houston County team with a big arm quarterback like that. Just is a testament to how good defense we're playing. We had 13 tackles for loss in this game. Let's talk about a few individuals. McKevius Smith, 6 tackles. 4 of them were for loss. Isaiah Johnson led the team with 9 tackles. KJ Smith, 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Chris Reed had 5 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Capri Morgan had 6 tackles, 1 tackle for loss. Jaden Hancock, 4 tackles. Jaden Hancock also had 2 interceptions. Sacks, McKevius Smith had 2. Jarius Carter had a hurry. So as you can tell by those statistics, we pressured the passer all night long and forced him into turnovers, held them to 199 yards passing. That's well under their season average. Special teams, Aiden Gonzalez, another good night punting. 8 punts. He averaged 32.4 per punt, and he pinned them inside the 20 one time. Jonas Saylor chipped in 2 extra points. So big win for the Trojans. Needed that. Coming off a defeat at Lee County. 7-1 on the year. We're getting ready to host veterans in our last regular season home game of the year. Tickets go on sale tomorrow at the athletic office at the high school. That'll be the only place we're doing pre-sales since the 9th graders had to relocate to the middle school. We'll do all our pre-sales of tickets this week at the high school from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and 8 to 2 on Friday. You can get your general admission tickets for $8, or you can buy a single game reserve seat for this game. So Veterans Friday night, 7:30. Last home game, it'll be band senior recognition. It's also breast cancer awareness game. So hope to have everybody out to support the Trojans. Last home game of the year. We don't know yet whether we'll have any home playoff games or not. So if you want to see the Trojans one last time, for sure, come on out Friday night. Cross country have continued to run, had some real damage to our course, but we've moved locations. We're working out at the high school on the track. We're still practicing. We're getting ready for sectionals for 5A, which will be hosted by Jeff Davis on November the 2nd. So cross country is getting ready for their sectionals coming up in a little over a week. Also got some announcements from winter sports, so I'm going to read these as they were given to me. First of all, girls basketball tryouts begin today. Tryouts for Coffee High School girls basketball will begin Monday, October 21st at 3:45 at the CHS gym. For all 9th through 12th grade girls who signed up, a completed physical form must be submitted before tryouts. Girls weightlifting also begins today. Girls weightlifting practice will begin today at the CHS weight room. Girls in grades 6 through 12 are invited to join. A completed physical form must be submitted in order to participate. Wrestling starts today. The Coffee High varsity, JV, and girls wrestling practice will begin today at the CHS wrestling room. Again, a completed physical form must be submitted in order to participate. I threw those announcements in because it's amazing when you go through a storm and power outages and all, how hard it is to communicate. It is so good to have our kids back at school today and our faculty's back. We're looking for some form of normalcy moving forward while we continue to pick up and rebuild from what's been a life-altering situation for most of us. But Kim, it's glad to be back. Hope to be back next Monday, and let's continue to talk about the good things that are going on athletically at Coffee High School and Coffee Middle School. Thank you.